Welcome everyone. Welcome to the Tennessee Virtual College Fair. We have a great group of presenters tonight for you. I have just a few housekeeping reminders before we get started. You'll be able to use the Q&A on your screen to type your questions to the presenters at any time, so don't be shy to do that. Just a reminder, your camera and your microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of the many sessions happening, so be sure to sign up for some additional sessions. This presentation is being recorded and will be available within about a week at the same website where you registered. So without further ado, I am going to turn it over to our presenters. And our first presenter tonight is the University of Alabama, Huntsville.
All right, everyone. Good evening. My name is Delta Danforth. I am one of the admissions counselors here at UAH, and I am excited to share with you a little bit about my alma mater. So first and foremost, University of Alabama in Huntsville. We are located in Huntsville, Alabama, otherwise known as the Rocket City, and that is in reference to our relationship with the space program. We have a large NASA facility here in town. We're also home to Space Camp. So a lot of really exciting things kind of playing along the theme of the Rocket City. We are ranked the #1 best and fastest growing tech city in the United States. We're the second largest city in the state of Alabama, and we are expected to be the largest city in the state of Alabama by 2025. So a lot of stuff happening here in Huntsville. We're also home to the highest concentration of engineers per capita in the United States. So a lot of smart people in town as well. More so about the UAH. We were founded in 1950 as an expansion center of the University of Alabama. But in 1969, we became our own autonomous campus with our own president, academics, scholarships, and so on. We are a medium-sized campus, a little bit over 500 acres and approximately 10,000 students. So definitely a medium-sized campus, not too big, not too small. Some of our favorite brag facts to share: we are ranked consistently #1 return on investment in the state of Alabama for both in-state and out-of-state students, which essentially means that the amount of money that you put into your education or invest into your education is paid back to you upon the start of your career. And that segues well into that second fact there, that our graduates rank #1 in the state of Alabama for early career pay, with an average starting salary of $57,500. Athletically, we are home to 16 NCAA sports programs, all of which are Division II, with the exception of the only Division I men's ice hockey team in the Southeast. Academically, we are home to 7 academic colleges with over 100 areas of study to choose from. You'll see all the colleges listed there, including our own honors college. Some of our more unique programs that kind of make UAH stand out are aerospace engineering, astronomy and astrophysics, atmospheric science and meteorology, cybersecurity, which includes both an engineering and a business track, and digital animation. So whether you are technically inclined or creatively inclined, we've got something to offer you. In terms of what our students enjoy, they enjoy a small class size of averaging 35 students and a student to faculty ratio of 18:1. So students seeking a more personal relationship with their faculty members can definitely have that here. Those relationships can sometimes lead into opportunities for internships, co-ops, and undergraduate research, which is only amplified by our location as an anchor tenant of Cummings Research Park, which is the 2nd largest research park in the nation and 4th largest in the world. So corporations like Aerojet Rocketdyne, Boeing, Lockheed Martin, and again, NASA are within a 10-mile radius of our campus, and they love working with our students. On the social side, we are home to over 185 student-run organizations, ranging from our academically focused, such as our Space Hardware Club and our French Club, our Greek Life, which comprises 12 fraternities and sororities, and then our special interest groups, like our Helping Paws, which is an animal advocacy group on campus, and our Beekeeping Club. And then, of course, we are home to some suite-style campus living residence halls. And so essentially, we do not have any community baths or community showers on our campus. As far as admissions requirements goes, we are looking for a 2.9 high school GPA and 20 on the ACT to be considered a strong candidate. We will also accept the SAT. The equivalent SAT is a 1030. Our application process is quite simple. It's an institutional application, so just go directly to our website. You'll pay a $30 application fee, then send us your high school transcripts and your test scores from either College Board or ACT. That's all we need to complete your application. We don't have any recommendation letters or essay requirements. Once we have all of that, we can evaluate you for admission, but also evaluate you for scholarship consideration. As long as you are admitted by April 15th, you are considered for our freshman academic scholarships, which look like this. So beginning at a 3.0 high school GPA that is weighted, as long as the weighted GPA appears on your high school transcript, and then a 25 ACT or 1200 SAT. These dollar amounts represent an annual dollar amount for 4 years, but is automatically awarded to you upon admission. And these scholarships are stackable. So if you receive any additional scholarships from our competitive scholarships or donor-based scholarships, our local regional partnerships, like Civitan, Rotary Club, things of that nature, or any veteran benefits, we'll take all of that into consideration and stack it on top of your freshman academic scholarship. So what can you be doing now? Obviously, apply for admission if you are a senior. If you're a sophomore, junior, or slower classman, then stay in contact with us through social media, and we'll keep in contact with you that way. But also schedule a visit with us, whether virtual or in person. We do have student-led in-person campus visits that just started up last week. And so you can take a tour of campus led by one of our student ambassadors, and all of that availability is on our website. We do have an audio-led virtual campus tour and a virtual information session that happens bi-weekly at 3 p.m. Central Time. Then you also schedule a one-on-one meeting with your admissions counselors. Check out some upcoming events with us on our website, such as our Discovery Day, which will be taking place on Saturday, November 21st. It's an opportunity for juniors and seniors to come check us out virtually, but hear everything from academics to housing, co-ops and internships, research, hear all about that from the comfort of your living room. And like I said, stay in contact with us on social media. Contact us if you have any questions. But thank you guys so much for visiting us.
Thanks very much, Dale. Next up, you guys are going to hear from Columbia College Chicago.
Hi, everybody. My name is Alfredo Echeverria. I am your admissions officer here at Columbia College Chicago. Just some quick data points before I get started. Columbia College Chicago is located, as you can guess, in Chicago, Illinois. We are located in our downtown area, particularly in our South Loop neighborhood. So if you know a little bit about Chicago geography, you ever been to Chicago, if you ever heard or seen of the Bean, Millennium Park, Grant Park, we're about a 5-10 minute walk away from all those places. We are a 4-year liberal arts college, and we do mainly focus in the creative industries and the visual and performing arts. Just some numbers I'm going to be throwing at you right now. In terms of our size, our student body, we would be considered a medium-sized college. We have about 7,000 students enrolled at the college this year. A majority of those students will be undergrads earning some kind of bachelor's degree from us. In terms of new students that we enrolled, we did bring in 2,000 new students up to the college this past year. A majority of that will be freshmen and transfer students. We are very transfer friendly at Columbia, so it's very common to meet students here who might have started at a local community college or a local university in their hometown and then finish out their degree here at Columbia. In terms of majors and programs, we do have over 100 different majors and programs. A majority of those are going to be majors, minors, online certificates, and graduate degrees. We do have 71% of freshmen who do live in our residence halls. It's a pretty good location in terms of, being a college student in Chicago. You get to live downtown, and then at some point while you are looking for some kind of job or internship, those opportunities are going to be located downtown anyway. So in terms of location and second access, it's a perfect combination. In terms of diversity, we do have about 49% of students identify as students of color, and then about 1/3 of our students identify within the LGBTQIA spectrum. And this is a pretty important part of our identity at Columbia, especially a college that's going to mainly focus in the arts, because if we don't have diversity and inclusion, we don't have that opportunity for all students, regardless of what walk of life you come from or life experience you bring. We always want to make sure that you have a platform and an opportunity to always share your story. In terms of the average high school GPA, it's for an incoming freshman, it's about a 3.34. And then we are test optional. So if you don't feel too confident about your SAT or ACT, you don't have to submit those. In terms of the environment that you'll be in, we consider ourselves a hands-on immersion in your fields from year one. So that means like some colleges around the US that might make you focus on your major related classes in your last 2 years of college. At Columbia, we don't do that. We let you jump in into your graphic design classes or musical theater classes as soon as you start, if that's something that you want to do. Our average class sizes are about 15 to 18 students per class. This is a great opportunity mainly for connections, creating rapport and networking skills between your classmates and your instructors. And then we do also make sure that faculty live what they teach. As I mentioned before, we do have over 100 different majors and programs. Why is this important to you? At some point, we do sprinkle in elective classes into your degree requirements. So even though you'll still be here to study film or photography, we know that you have other interests that you still want to pursue. So these are the schools that are available to you. This is a very general overview of what's available. So we do have the School of Audio Communication and Writing, the School of Media Arts, the School of Performing Arts, and then the School of Visual Arts and Business. In terms of something very unique to the college, we do have something that we started about 5-6 years ago called the Columbia Experience. And what this is they're classes designed for you to take throughout your 4 years here that exposes you to the industries that you're looking to pursue, so that when you're a freshman and all the way through senior year, you know what those job opportunities look like, you know what those industries look like in Chicago, so that when you do graduate and earn your degree, you know what to do, you know what career paths are available to you in the city. And I did mention that we are a 4-year liberal arts college, so you still got to take those liberal art classes. Things like English, history, science, math, you still got to take all those classes to earn a degree from us. And then of course, it would be a shame if I didn't talk about our student life, since we are a pretty artsy school. We do have over 70 clubs and organizations available at the college. Anything that you're into, I'm sure it already exists. And if it doesn't, you can make your own club. So things like an anime club, K-pop club, a Quidditch team that practices out in Grant Park during the spring and summer, a competing choir, Black Student Union, Latino Alliance, all that good stuff is available for you. And then we do have over hundreds of different campus events every year. Just to talk about the theater department themselves, they do put on about 30 to 35 productions a year. So I always tell students, there is never a reason why you should be bored here. There's always something going on to experience, to see, to just be in. And then we do have residence centers designed exclusively for creative students. And then lastly, if you forgot, my name is Alfredo Echeverria. I am your admissions officer here at the college. You can email me there, give me a call there. If you want to start and submit an application, you can go to colum.edu/apply. And then if you want to connect with us on our social media pages, that's our Twitter and our Instagram. Our website is colum.edu. And you want to talk to someone in admissions, you can go to admissions@colum.edu. But that's it from me. Thank you so much for your time. And I look forward to connecting with some of you.
Thank you so much. I know I'm already learning so many great things about all of these institutions, and I'm sure you are too. Don't be afraid to put those questions in the chat. Next up is Ohio University. You're on mute, Angie.
Thank you. Hi, you guys. I'm Angie Lyons. I'm with Ohio University. I am the regional rep, and I am based in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm about to share my screen with you so you can see a wonderful video.
At Ohio University, we've spent our last 216 years perfecting your 4.
We looked at a bunch of different schools, and the last one was OU, and I came here and I just realized that like it's home. It just felt right to me. And that's a weird feeling because I didn't feel it anywhere else. I'm from a small town, so I get what it means to have a community. And when I came here, I felt that community again. There's something about this place that just makes you feel happy.
Knowing that you're having an impact and able to contribute to whatever science field you're working in is really important to know as a student. It's definitely cool to see true science in the making.
It's a real community that you get, not just in your residential green, but also in your residence hall.
Together with our regional campuses, centers, and Ohio Online, we are One Ohio.
When I first came here, I didn't have a lot of confidence. The faculty teach you that change is important. You meet all these people who want to enact the change and want to be a part of a family. The best part about it is gaining confidence in being you and not being someone else. This is home. This is a place for me to grow, for me to be a new person.
Ohio's generous and renewable scholarships represent our commitment to investing in your success for life. Ohio University doesn't just deliver a degree. It becomes part of who you are and will be forever.
Just to recap a few things, in the classroom, we have over 250 academic programs. We have a 16:1 student to faculty ratio. Average class size is about 30 students. 90% of our courses are taught by faculty and university administrators. On campus, we have 600 different clubs and organizations. We are a NCAA Division I team. We have 6 men's and 10 women's sports. We have over 30 different clubs and organizations and 20 different intramural sports. So there's a lot to do. And if you're in love with the arts, we are a huge arts community. Admissions criteria, as they mentioned, we are rolling admissions. We are test optional. We've always been a holistic review. So if you do not want to submit your test, you do not have to. There is an application. We're on the Common App. I can give you a fee waiver to waive that $50 application fee. You can submit your high school transcripts through the Common App, and again, you do not have to submit your test score. You saw the tuition. We have the Ohio Guarantee, where we guarantee your tuition will not increase over the 4 years that you're there at our school. As she mentioned in there, Ohio, there's just something special about this place that makes you happy, and I agree. We have some upcoming events. Our virtual day is coming up this Saturday, and you can register there. I'm gonna go back to that real quick because that's important. If you have some time, it allows you to learn some more about our school. And also we have for the culture series for those for multicultural students. I'm gonna end with this last video.
1, 2, 3, 4, oh! Hey!
makes me happy. It makes me smile. So I hope you guys got a little smile out of that as well. That's Rufus, our mascot. And I look forward to hearing from you again. I am Angie Lyons with Ohio University.
Angie, it totally made me smile.
Thank you.
Next up is Williams Baptist University.
Hey y'all, let me share my information here. All right, so like she said, my name is Laura Freeman and I'm your admissions counselor here at Williams Baptist University. Williams is only about an hour and a half away from Memphis, so we're all in all not too far away from you guys. Far enough away to get away, but close enough to take your laundry home from time to time. But laundry is included in your package here at Williams, side note. But let's talk about a few ways to get you here on campus to Williams. We have that traditional route that you're going to go through with several of the colleges that you're probably looking at. That traditional route includes applying online. You can do that with our application. It is free. It is essay free and it is relatively simple. It takes about 10 minutes to do that. We will require a transcript and your ACT or SAT scores. We do super score on the ACT. So we have no deadlines. You can take that ACT or SAT up until July before you move in August. We start accepting students and giving academic scholarships at a 17 super scored ACT. We actually have a brand new program called Williams Works, and this is a program where you can come on campus and you can actually work 16 hours a week, and in turn we will reward you with your tuition and your student service fee, which would be covered. So yes, I said covered, and it not only is your tuition and your student service fee paid, but it also looks amazing on a resume. And you would be able to, once you're past your freshman year, you can work during the summer months and you can pay for your room and board. So essentially you can come to college and not pay anything except for maybe a little room and board that first year. We also have athletics and performing arts. We have 19 athletic teams and we have 4 performing arts. So if you're interested in any of those, definitely give me a shout out. You can call me, you can text me, you can email me, and we'll try to get you in touch with the coach or the director and see what happens. You can definitely still come to campus. We have private tours, but we also have 2 more preview days. They're in person, but they are socially distanced. And you can see what WBU is all about. And we also have a virtual preview day coming up in November, and you can apply for all of those or register for all of those online on our website. I'm always available through that number there for the phone. You can text me. It's just me on the other line, and I'll text you back and we can chat about how we get you here to Williams. So I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Laura. Wow, we had a great group of presenters tonight. I hope you guys learned as much as I did. I think one of the most important things I learned was, well, that I know based on this presentation and working in the admissions field, is that there are so many great people to help you throughout this process. I'm sure you realize that you had your family, your school counselors, maybe friends, or maybe older siblings who have gone through this before, but maybe you didn't realize that you had all of these people like Laura, Angie, Kayla, and Alfredo that are here to, and Dale, sorry, that are here to help you too. So I'd like to turn it over to them and they can turn their cameras back on. And I'd like to ask them for their piece of advice that they would love to give seniors and their parents this time of year. So Dale, would you like to start us off?
Absolutely. So the biggest advice I always give students is kind of piggybacking off of what Courtney said, is to kind of lean on us. This process can be pretty daunting, especially given the current situations. And so my kind of motto when I'm working with students is easygoing and happy. I want this process to be fun. The college search process is fun. And so either emailing us, calling us, texting us if we have that ability, because you never know what we can answer. Many of us have either gone to our own institution or have been there for a number of years that we can kind of share experiences that you can't find on the website. So never feel afraid to email us or call us. We are people. We are happy to help. We're in this field for a reason. We want to make this as an enjoyable process as possible.
Yes, we are real people, right? Alfredo, would you like to go next?
Of course, and to piggyback off of Dale, I just want to stress, we are here. We are, paid to answer your questions and concerns and all that stuff. I think something really unique to Columbia is I think we're actually a lot more available now virtually than we were in person, where you can talk to an admissions officer, you can talk to a faculty member, you can talk to a currently enrolled student. So taking advantage of all of those opportunities, asking every question that you can to get different perspectives, because every student is gonna, and every faculty member and staff will give you different answers. It'll give you a much more better rounded vision of what our colleges will look like.
And everybody has a different question, right? And we think it's so important that you ask your question or questions to all of the schools that you're most interested in. And only you know what your questions are, but I'm sure you're developing those right now. Angie, what kind of advice would you give?
Thank you. To be honest with you, this process is not rocket science. It involves your heart as well as your mind. I want you to be open to that. I want you to include both of them. But at this moment, I want you to explore all the possibilities, explore the unknown. You don't have to make a decision until May 1st. So explore everything, but make sure to include your heart and your mind in the process, the final decision, and enjoy it. Enjoy it.
I think that's so important that you said enjoy it. Like there has been so much craziness that has happened, especially for this class of 2021, but there is lots to celebrate. And whether that's submitting that first application, whether it's the first acceptance or all the acceptances, there's lots of milestones happening this year. So please enjoy this adventure that you're on called the college search and decision process. And finally, Laura, what kind of advice would you give?
Well, I think that the people that went before me did a great job, because I would agree with a lot of those. I would say in pretty simple terms, go out and explore. Now, all colleges may not be doing in-person things. Do as many virtual things as you can. Go out and like they said, go out and just, if you can tour, see what it's like when you get there. I know in the Ohio video, even though I'm not telling people that they should go there, but she said when she walked on campus, she felt it. And that's what people say or students say when they come here. So I say, go explore several campuses if at all possible, not just one or two, and see how it feels when you get there, and talk to those professors and staff and current students, because that's very important. So I like how you said that.
Thank you, Laura. I hope you guys realize, all of these representatives are real people, and they are here to help you throughout this process. Of course, parents, they're happy to answer your questions too. I'm going to share my screen for a final time tonight, and just thank you for joining us. When this window closes tonight, you're going to be directed to a link to a very quick 4-question survey. So we'd love to see or hear any feedback that you can provide. This was just one of the many sessions being hosted, so be sure to sign up for additional sessions. In about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording, as well as any other session recordings that maybe you've missed. So thanks so much, everyone. Good luck with your college admissions process. Bye.